everyone, welcome to my channel. Tonight for me, because I'm in the Netherlands, most of Europe it's almost the same time, besides England. There's an hour difference and maybe some other countries. Tonight is the semi-final 2. Da, 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 da. I'm so curious. First of all, I will be way less nervous because my country is qualified and I'm so happy about the Netherlands. Congratulations, Netherlands. They deserved it. So tonight I can more relaxed watch the Eurovision. But I still am rooting for certain countries, of course. And I can still be shocked and surprised by the results. As we could see in the semifinal one, there were shocking results. Like Belgium and Cyprus out and Portugal in. For a lot of people, we're not expecting that. So let's see what happens with semi-final 2. So because of what happened yesterday, I also added shocking qualify and shocking not qualify. Just to be sure, I thought, let me put it there. I make 2 lists. First, I'm going to start with my personal taste. That means, don't be mad at me. It's just a personal liking or not liking of a song. Has nothing to do with actually predicting. The second list, though, I will take the public votes into consideration from loads of videos I was watching of Eurovision fans and ranking their favorites, and I have like an overall feeling of what songs do good and what songs do not do so good. So the second list is more prediction. Let's go. I think though, for my personal list, I will not use the shocking qualifier or the shocking not qualifier. I will do it in the second one though. Let's start. Armenia is the first one. Although I like rock music a lot, it's one of my favorite genres to listen to, and his voice is okay, somehow I don't really connect with the song. The song itself is not vibing with me so much, and just because of that reason only, if he had chosen a different song, I would have definitely say yes, but he didn't. So because of the song, I'm not vibing with the song itself. I don't think it's going to qualify. In my list, it's not going to qualify. Let's continue with Australia. I like the dude. I think he's a good one to have a party with, you know? Like, yeah, party over here. I think it's a very funny guy. I like the song. The Milkshake Man. It's like, yeah, I think Australia deserves a spot in my qualification list. So yes, Australia is going to qualify in my list. We go to Austria. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Austria was from the beginning my favorite song of the whole competition. Although it becomes a tiny bit less than in the beginning, and probably because I've heard it so much. Should not listen to a song so many times, guys, because it can go either up or down in your ranking. But still, it stands out. I was blown away by the song. I was blown away by the voice that he has. The lyrics really touched me. I became very emotional listening to the song. So it did something to me. Overall, I think he is amazing, and it would not surprise me if he will win the whole competition. So it's a definite yes in my list of qualification. Then we continue to Czechia. I like the song. I really like the song. He has a good voice. I love the dance break in the song. I think that's a breath of fresh air that he did it. I would like it. I would have liked it a little bit less if the dance break was not in there. I have to admit, but because of the dance break and the song itself, I really like. I think Czechia deserves a spot in my final. So he is going to qualify. Then we continue to Denmark. Very nice lady, very amazing voice. Absolutely, she can sing her butt off. Absolutely. I like the song itself. It's very Eurovision, in my opinion. And I think it suits. It belongs in the Eurovision. And for that reason, combined with her voice and the fact that I like the song, Denmark gets a spot in my final. In the finals for me. Then we continue to Finland. And now, probably I get a lot of negative comments on my video. Because I know that Finland is very popular for a lot of people. And me, myself, I don't vibe with the song at all. The only thing that I'm very positive about is that her voice is amazing. I have to say that. I really appreciate her voice. But the meaning of the song, it's about an orgasm. And I'm like, really? And you put that on the Eurovision family show with little kids watching, perhaps? I don't think it should be in there. And I'm a bit, to be honest, for me, and I'm Dutch, so I'm very open-minded. I'm very not shy if talking about sex at all. But it should not be in a Eurovision, in my opinion. It's too much about sex. And the fact, a little bit over the top also. So, sorry, Finland is not going to qualify in my list. Don't like it enough. Although I like her and her voice. We continue to Georgia. Georgia has made me confused. And why is that? Because I'm blown away by her voice. I am blown away by her voice. And the song is okay, but it does not stand out. And for the reason that it's not standing out overall, I mean, the song itself is not the best song in the competition. I was doubting it. If the song was better, I would definitely qualify in my list. But because of the song not that brilliant, I would say not qualify. I'm sorry, Georgia. I do love your voice. You do amazing. And let me say this. I don't really hate a song. I just don't like it or don't vibe with it. Not my cup of tea. Or I love it. And I think, oh, should be in the final. Because I do think that no matter what country in this whole Eurovision, I respect them all. Because they've put blood, sweat, and tears in their performance, in their singing, in their song, and everything. They put their everything in it. And I really, really appreciate every entry this year. Absolutely. I just have to choose which I like or not like. That's all. So let's continue to Greece. Beautiful voice. And even if it's not the language I understand, so I have no clue what she's singing about, because I can't speak Greek. Greek it is. And I don't understand the language. But if you make a song, and I think that's important in Eurovision, if you make a song not in English, so you know that people would probably don't understand what you're singing about, it's very important that you let it come across to other people, that you come across the message. Let me say it better in English. Let me think. I think it's very important if it's in another language that your song has to come across the message of the song and the emotions you have with the song and the meaning of the song. You have to people have to relate to it. Even if they don't understand the language, they should feel what you mean with the song. And Greece is a good example for me that even if I don't understand a word what she's singing, I still feel the vibe of the song. I still feel the emotions she's trying to relate to the public. You get my point. And for that reason, Greece will be in my final. Absolutely. Then we have Ireland. I don't hate it. It's a very Eurovision song, in my opinion. It's suited a Eurovision. The only thing is that I like the song, but it doesn't stand out. And I'm afraid it will be not enough to qualify. If I look at the others, they're like more impressive or do more with touch me more or make me more happy or whatever emotion they can deliver for me. Ireland is like mwah for me then. So for that reason, Ireland it's a nice song, but nice, not good and not nice enough, I think, compared to others. So not gonna qualify Ireland. Then we continue to Israel. Love her voice, love the song. I was emotional. I noticed when I was listening to the song for the first time, I've noticed like, oh, I feel this song. I feel it in my, in my heart. I feel the song. And if you can do that to me, if I like the song itself, if your voice is good and you can deliver the message, then for me, it's the final. So Israel should be in the final. Absolutely sure. Then we continue to Latvia. This one is a bit harder for me because it's so different that I like it because it's different. I like it because it has like, for me, like a little like fantasy style magic, kinda like a dreamy kind of style. And I like that. I love the melody of their voices together. Amazing melody. Amazing. Oh, what's the word? Their voices combine very, very good. That's what I'm trying to say. And their voices are very good. The only reason I'm doubting a little bit is because is it good enough compared to the others that are already placed in the final? Is it gonna make it? So I'm a little bit on the fence, but I do think it's gonna qualify in my list because it's so different and unique that I think they deserve a spot in the final for Latvia. We continue to Luxembourg. Nice song. Nice song. Yeah, very Eurovision, very Eurovision song. And I like the song a lot. Not my favorites. It's not like in my top 5, but it's still, in my opinion, good enough for a spot in the final. So I'm going to place also Luxembourg in the final. Then we go to Malta. Malta. I know also Malta's popular. Although I have a feeling it becomes less popular lately. But it was very popular, especially in the beginning when you could not say cunt. Oh, sorry. Oh, is my video going to be blocked now? Of course, I said the word. You know what I'm saying. me myself, and this is really my personal list, it's too much over the top. I like her voice. She has an amazing voice. I like her personality. I like the genre, like music wise, but the song itself, the meaning, the lyrics, what she's actually singing about is the same as Finland. It's about sex. And I think that should not be in the final in Eurovision, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I just have a strong opinion about it. It's a family show. And I just don't like it. The world already is like over sexual, in my opinion. And then put them in Eurovision in the final where children are watching, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel that. So for that reason, I'm sorry, Malta, I'm not gonna qualify in my list. Although you have a great voice, and I like the rhythm of the song, I really like that. Just she if she had sung another song with the same tempo, then absolutely she would have been in. But I can't say about Finland that I mean it's about an orgasm. I don't like that so much that it should be. I should react the same about Malta because it's very sexual. And then some people might think that why is Australia then in your final? Because it's not that obvious. You can take it like that. You can take it like that if you are a very sexual person. You can probably think, oh, he means taste of the milkshake man, like that is about that. But I thought it was not about that. And when I listened to the song, that was not the message that came across for me. But it did obviously came across for me like Finland and Malta. Very clear that it's really about that and nothing else. And Australia is different, in my opinion. Okay, just to be clear. Let's continue to Montenegro. The positive thing about Montenegro is her voice is amazing. Really appreciate her voice. And her dress. Ugh, my God. Beautiful dress. Oh my God, that white dress. Yeah, amazing. But the song doesn't do anything to me. What I mean is I'm not connecting to it. When I listen to it, I say, oh yeah, well, wow, she can sing good. And that's it. So the only thing for me is positive about it is her voice and the dress. And for the rest, I'm not convinced. So it's not qualifying in my final. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 2 more. I can still make them go to the final. Serbia. I know Serbia is very low in the ranking and probably in a lot of people's list. I like the song. He has an amazing voice. And ladies, he looks good. I'm just saying. He is looking, for me, when I saw him for the first time, I was like, oh my God, he almost looks like a Disney prince or some guy, like a Fabio or something like that, that is on the front of a romance book. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Those little romance book where there's a Fabio and there's a woman on the cover, and that most of the time I see it, there's a dude on the cover with long blonde hair, and it really makes me think of Serbia. It's like, oh my God, Serbia, you could have been on the cover. Well, I have to say that, okay? I am not allowed to. Amazing voice, absolutely. I like the song. The only issue might be that it's not standing out enough amongst all those other great songs that are also in my finals. But I do think that Serbia deserves a spot in the final, even if it's number 10 in my ranking for the finals. It deserves a spot because of his amazing voice, and I think the song is nice. Then we have one song left, Lithuania. It's a tough one for me because the first time that I ever listened to the song, I was like, meh, don't really like it. And why? Because I thought it sounds a bit whining. Whining, if you get my point. Someone that's whining. I don't know. I didn't vibe with it in the beginning. Then when I listened to it more, that became less. But I do appreciate his voice, absolutely. And I don't mind the genre that much. But it's a little bit too dark, maybe. So I'm on the fence with this one. I'm really on the fence with this one. Qualify, not qualify. I don't know. Hard one for me. So for now, let me put it at not qualifying. Let's see if there is one country, because I think I have one spot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I have one spot left. Who of those is going to qualify in my list? Wow. It's not going to be Finland. It's not going to be Malta. It's not going to be Montenegro. It's either between Georgia, Lithuania, or Armenia then. Armenia, maybe. Because I like rock music. And he's nice to look at. I mean, and the song is not awful. It's just not the best of the best. Oh my God, this is difficult. Armenia, Georgia, or Lithuania. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy. Armenia. Let's do Armenia. It's very low in the ranking, I know, but you know what? Because it's different. And because I like rock music. And he's nice to look at. So, you know what? I would not be sad if he would qualify. No. Unless he performs really bad tonight. Then I'm like, okay, bye-bye Armenia, probably. But because, like I said, it can still change if I watched the full 3 minutes performance of all countries. It can still change for me. But I don't expect that. But you never know, there can be changes. So this is my list, what I think is going to happen. Or no, not what I think is going to happen, what I would like to see happening. That's different. Now, you saw my personal list. Let's clear this list. And now I'm going to show you what I think is going to qualify if I look at the public voting and a lot of people's favorites and high in the rankings and bookmakers, etc. If I look at that, then Armenia will not qualify. Australia is probably going to qualify. Austria is definitely going to qualify. Czechia, I think, has a big chance to qualify. Denmark, I think, is going to qualify. Greece. Not sure about Greece. I think is going to qualify. Israel, for sure. Latvia, not sure about Latvia. Perhaps, yes, because I think more people will appreciate the fact that it's so different. Luxembourg, I think, has a big chance to qualify. Serbia, I don't think is going to qualify. Lithuania, I'm afraid it's not gonna make it. Finland is one, yeah, I think is gonna make it because it's very popular in a lot of people's list. They don't mind the orgasm. I don't mind an orgasm either. If I look at my personal life, but you know what I'm saying. Georgia, a lot of people don't like the song so much. Same goes for Ireland. Don't think it's gonna qualify. And I think Malta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. It's going to be Malta, probably for people, and Montenegro out. But now, let's see. What could be a shocking qualifier if stuff like yesterday happens? What do I think will be a shock for people that can qualify? I really then think that Serbia might be a surprise qualifier. That's what I think. Serbia. From all those non-qualifier, and Armenia perhaps. Those two can be a surprise qualifier. That's what I think. What is a shocking not qualifying which is popular? Malta. I think Malta can be a big surprise that is not going to make it. Yes. Is there another one that I'm afraid of? Ooh. Some are solid, I think. So, a little bit afraid of Greece or Australia. But it must be shock. It's shocking not qualify. Well, Malta will be a shock for a lot of people. Finland. Finland would be very shocking, but I don't think it's gonna happen though. Hold on. Czechia. Czechia is very popular. Or Austria. No, it's too high. Czechia. I choose Czechia. That Czechia is liked by a lot of people. That will be a shock if Czechia will not qualify, in my opinion, though. So I think those are the two. But I think Malta will be realistically a shocking non-qualifier. I really think Malta should be careful if you go to the public vote. Yes, because it's so over the top. A lot of people might not like it. That watch at home. You know what I'm saying? Czechia, yeah, then Czechia is not a problem. Finland. If the public is voting, I'm looking at it like I'm sitting at home and I'm watching the Eurovision, because those people are gonna vote also. Malta is the biggest issue, I think. That can be really a shocking non-qualifier. For the rest, these are some song that people might really not vibe with. Maybe Austria, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe Finland. I leave it at this. I leave it at this. Malta, I'm 100% sure that can be a shocking non-qualifier. And the shocking qualifier is between Serbia or Armenia. That's what I think. Okay. This was my ranking, my personal ranking, and the prediction. And I hope you enjoyed it. Do you agree with me, yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. Be respectful, please. Because like I said, I respect every entry. It's nothing personal. And I wish you all so much luck for tonight. And I pray for you guys that you will be happy with results. And that your country goes through, of course. Toi, toi, toi. That's what we say in the Netherlands. Toi, toi, toi means good luck. And I will speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.